To be true to ourselves, we must be true to others. The bond of our common humanity is stronger than the divisiveness of our fears and prejudices. We should live our lives as though Christ was coming this afternoon. I have one life, and one chance to make it count for something. My faith demands that I do whatever I can, wherever I am, whenever I can, for as long as I can, with whatever I have to try to make a difference. Like music and art, love of nature is a common language that can transcend political or social boundaries. America did not invent human rights. In a very real sense, human rights invented America. We have become not a melting pot, but a beautiful mosaic. Different people, different beliefs, different yearnings, different hopes, different dreams. We can choose to alleviate suffering. We can choose to work together for peace. We can make these changes, and we must. You can do what you have to do, and sometimes you can do it even better than you think you can. Sometimes we face potential failure, and we have to remember to try anyway, to find a way to reach our goal. We can overcome many global problems, and build a better world, if we all work together as a community. My position has always been, along with many other people, that any differences be resolved in a nonviolent way. Tremendous progress can be made if we persevere through difficult challenges. It is good to realize that, if love and peace can prevail on earth, and if we can teach our children to honor nature's gifts, the joys and beauties of the outdoors will be here forever. Wherever life takes us, there are always moments of wonder. A strong nation, like a strong person, can afford to be gentle, firm, thoughtful, and restrained. We are of course a nation of differences. Those differences don't make us weak. They're the source of our strength. Unless both sides win, no agreement can be permanent. Republicans are men of narrow vision, who are afraid of the future. When people are intimidated about having their own opinions, oppression is at hand. We will not learn how to live together in peace by killing each other's children. We must adjust to changing times, and still hold to unchanging principles. Human identity is no longer defined by what one does, but rather by what one owns. Spirit is like the wind, in that we can't see it, but can see its effects, which are profound. We cannot be both the world's leading champion of peace and the world's leading supplier of the weapons of war. We cannot change the history of the past. The life of every human being on earth can depend on the experience, judgment, and vigilance of the person in the Oval Office. Women are key agents of the changes we need. I have often wanted to drown my troubles, but I can't get my wife to go swimming. I hate to see complacency prevail in our lives, when it's so directly contrary to the teaching of Christ. Aggression, unopposed, becomes a contagious disease. If you fear making anyone mad, then you ultimately probe for the lowest common denominator of human achievement. It's not necessary to fear the prospect of failure, but to be determined not to fail. There should be an honest attempt at the reconciliation of differences before resorting to combat. To deal with individual human needs at the everyday level can be noble sometimes. It's very difficult for the American people to believe that our government, one of the richest on earth, is also one of the stingiest on earth. I think politicians really go with the tide. You only have to have two loves in your life, for God and for the person in front of you at any particular time. We know that a peaceful world cannot long exist, 1/3 rich and 2/3 hungry. Human rights is the soul of our foreign policy, because human rights are the very soul of our sense of nationhood. We have a moral obligation to prevent suffering wherever we can.